Las Vegas Discount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. Las Vegas Discount.net. Las Vegas Discount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit Las Vegas Discount.net. Are you ready?
Welcome to humanity. This is our one.
Whatever it takes, we got to stop. Whatever it takes is what it took.
This is Brock Lesnar, and you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Yo, hi, this is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to listen to Fight Net Radio.
Me, Harvey Oswald, what's your name? How am I supposed to know you?
This is Frank Shamrock. You're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Hi, this is Mia, the Knockout St. John. You're listening to Fight Net Radio, and there's no way I would ever touch Lee.
This is Chuck Jackson.
I am Stephen Bonner, and you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Dan Henderson, you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Everybody, welcome to Fight Net Radio, where Lee's burning every bridge there is out there. All right.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. Leonish, Andrew Labouche. Don't know if Andrew's mic is working, but since we have a good internet connection, yeah, close enough.
All right.
I think I'm in trouble with my cable provider.
Uh-oh.
My internet has been suspended. So, do you think they're against me downloading German snuff porn?
Well, yeah, probably. I wouldn't say that over.
Is snuff still illegal? Watching people, basically get gang raped and then killed.
Come on, jeez, yeah, it's not good. Remember that movie with Nicolas Cage? Is that the one you seen?
Yes.
8mm?
By the way, I download a lot of that stuff. I didn't think that there was any I didn't think it was real.
One, I don't want to know that. It's too much information. Two, you're probably going to have a knock at the door here soon.
That's child porn. No, murder porn is different. Child porn is different.
No, it's all the same, and no. Snuff films will get you in the same place as child pornography, Lee.
Really, you think?
Yeah, I believe so, yes,
probably should go back and edit this show.
Yeah, right. So
and I would never make an accusation like the guy who runs Magnum Media being involved in snuff films, should I?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Let's face reality. I'm not going to ever get credentials from him anyway. At least they didn't say his name this time. I think that's growth on my part. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. Lee Honish, Andrew Labouche, bringing you boxing. We could talk about MMA since TJ Dillashaw knocked out Cody No Love.
I seen it was fast. I heard it was fast. How fast was it?
It was off. Okay, well, so let me tell you the backstory to this. Cody No Love Galbraith beats Dominic Cruz, right? And Dominic Cruz has been champion. They're calling him the best pound for pound, like one of the best ever. So Cody comes along and beats him. Then TJ, who could never beat Dominic Cruz, right, gets a shot against Cody Galbraith. They talk trash in the first fight. Cody loses, gets knocked out in the first fight, and then says, this is the best part. How many times have you heard this one? Well, I didn't get to train the way I wanted to train. I was actually sick.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Very popular. Yes.
So he gets an interview with Kevin Aioli this week, and Cody says, I feel this is the best I've ever felt. I know TJ's still talking trash. Good for him. I haven't said a word. I went back to the gym. This is the best I've ever felt in any of my fights. It's going to be a different outcome. Well, it was a different outcome. He got knocked out faster this time.
That's not good.
There you go. Which takes us to the PBC on Fox TV. The PBC on Fox, let me give my feelings first. The PBC on Fox TV would have been a great moment to get casual boxing fans involved, because you're coming off of last week, right? Everybody is excited. You're in market number 2, LA. You had a really exciting card in Los Angeles, right? Come into Fox this week. PBC, go back to back, go with big cards, go with exciting. And the first 2 fights, I did this with my fiance Diana watching. I said, let me show you a trick I can do. She goes, what's that? I said, I can watch the first and second round and the last round of a PBC fight without the sound and tell you what the score is going to be. She goes, that's impossible. I said, 100%. So I watched the first 2 rounds. I said, I already know who's going to win. So I zipped all the way to the 12th round, and I said, 96-94. She goes, what? I go, 10... it's a 6-4 fight. And the first scorecard came back on that first fight even, which was correct, by the way. That fight was even. The opening card was even. The opening fight was legit even.
Which fight? You got to tell me which one. Are you talking Sergey Lipschitz?
Sergey Lipschitz and Eric, I got boned up the ass. Eric got boned up the ass, and here's why. The other 2 scorecards where he basically lost in a shutout, what the fuck? I mean, seriously. I get that Lipschitz is a PBC boy and they're pushing him.
Yeah,
let's start right there.
You can't have Mikey's champion lose twice in a row, Lee.
Right? Right? So for those of you who don't, let's start. We'll start right there. Lipschitz and Bones. Lipschitz gets the decision, to which, here's what Diana said. She goes, it's not funny making fun of his last name all the time. All right, I said, Shamalama Ding Dong and Bone. How's that? She goes, that's at least funnier. But she can't keep calling him Lipschitz.
My son says Shamalama Ding Dong.
Shamalama Ding Dong, man.
Yeah, well, he plays Fortnite all day.
So, Shamalama Ding Dong, Lipschitz, Lipnitz. It's Lipnitz. Lipnitz? Lipnitz.
Yeah, something.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Gets a very favorable and kind, dare I even say, dude, that was like a religious give. Like, those scorecards are ridiculous. They had him pitching like an 8-2 shutout in that fight. I don't know what fight the referees were watching. I was with the referee who had it even. Okay? I thought because it was Lipschitz and it was a PBC guy, I thought 6-4 was fair. Okay? I'd even go so far, that's right in the pocket, right? Final scores on those 2 judges had it 7-3 and 8-2. Are you kidding me?
Right. Not even paying attention.
They're not paying attention. Look, somebody walked over and said, here's who we want to win. Pick whatever score you want. What did you see in that opening fight, Andrew? Or did you even make it all the way through?
Did not make it all the way through.
You hit fast forward, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, sorry.
Was it workmanlike? It was bad, dude.
I was more interested in the Love Keelan fight, to be honest. Lipnitz, I have nothing for him. He's small. He's a nobody. He has 14 fights in his career. I wasn't impressed on what I did see. Did have him winning the fight. But like I said, Lee, I'm kind of damaged when it comes to this corrupt scoring because I know how boxing is played, right? So when you're watching rounds and the kid is he's squeaking by or landing a good few shots, you gotta do way more. They are talking up Lipnitz. Lipnitz is the one with only 1 defeat coming in off
the second
Mikey
coming
Garcia.
of Christ, based if you listen to those commentators.
And not only that, he's just a PBC guy that just got off a fight with Mikey Garcia.
By the way, should we also discuss the ringside interviewer and ring interviewer, the female they brought in?
Jordan, what is her? Yeah, something.
Okay, where do I begin? She's, how do I say this? She is definitely an ethically something. She's something. I'm not saying that to be a dick about it. They just picked somebody that could either be Puerto Rican or Latin or even possibly black. She's right in the middle of what that could be.
What does that have to do with anything?
Dude, she is the most politically correct ring person I have ever... And I'll tell you why. So, they find someone that is...
It's a girl.
That's a girl, but she's... We don't know what she is. She could be black. She could be
you're terrible.
Colombian. No, I'm not being terrible. She was hot. Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm not bringing... It was Diana who brought this all up. She goes, she's the perfect zeitgeist for what's going on in today's society. If you look at her, she's black, Puerto Rican, Colombian, she's something, okay? But you don't know what she is. She doesn't have any hair product, so she had the frizzy fro hair, which brought out a little more of the ethnicity. She had the stuff off the shoulders, so the guys thought she was sexy, right? That's the reason she wore that top, dude. No doubt, 100% why she wore that top. Then, it gets better, Andrew. Then she went with the blue eyeshadow, so she just had a hint of sexy to her.
I think Lee watched a fight with the girl, you guys.
Oh, yeah, I watched a fight with my fiance. Don't I get paid to watch the small details?
Yes, you do. With this one, you're so funny. Your eyeshadow.
Dude, I caught the eyeshadow, and she brought it up, and I'm like, why the blue eyeshadow? What the fuck am I looking at? And my favorite was her trying to jam in like she was never going to get any time on the microphone ever again. So anytime they went to her, she got as much as she could get in before they cut her off. Like, she seemed like she was on cocaine, right? She's just, well, I went to the corner, and they gave me the life story. All right, bitch, calm down. You're that girl.
Man, come on. Jeez.
What are you trying to be politically correct for?
Yo, why she have to be a bitch for?
She's a bitch, dude.
Oh, there you go.
She's that chick.
That's good.
You didn't ever have one of those? You never dated that. You know, you're a week away. You're a week away from, this is the girl that I get for the rest of my adult life. Right?
It's been that way for a while, but yeah.
All right, you get my point.
I know.
I'm just doing memory lane. You're telling me you never had that bitch who talked too much?
You're so terrible, Lee. I thought all of them. Yeah, I didn't like any of the commentating last night. But beyond that,
I'll
get past that.
Where do we begin about the commentating from the PBC?
I know Sean Porter is just
Sean Porter's a marble mouth, and he should shut the fuck up.
He just changed. He's no longer that good kid from Ohio anymore, right? He's taken on this new character. You know, the things he was saying in the Keelan fight, liking how Keelan was acting, liking how Berto was acting in the main event. Berto cheated his way that whole main event. That was very sad. I thought Devin Alexander got robbed in that night. I know we'll talk about it after.
We'll talk about it in just a moment, yes.
Yeah.
But, all right. Second fight, Jay Leon Love takes on and gets takes on
Keelan.
Peter Kid Chocolate Keelan. So Kid Chocolate.
Hey Lee, how about this one? Two grown men should never describe each other as just chocolate, right?
Yeah.
I like what chocolate's doing.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Stop saying that. His name is either Kid Chocolate or Keelan, but you don't call him by his stripper name of just Chocolate.
Chocolate. They should be throwing dollar bills in the ring. So Kid Chocolate pitches basically a shutout over Jay Leon. But my favorite part of that fight that I watched repeatedly is Mayweather watching Jay Leon Love getting fucked up and watching Mayweather actually flinching when the dude gets hit. I don't know why I found that so appealing.
DC showed up, Lee. It seems Mayweather has been absent in a lot of his fighters' careers, and they're starting to leave him. So he was there for Jay Leon Love, but Jay Leon Love's just weighing over.
There was no way he was going to win that fight. He's not even in that same caliber.
He's not. Lee, the defense. Look, I'm basic, right? Basic training guy.
You're a basic.
He doesn't even have the basics down. He crosses his feet. He has no defense. When the guy throws a combo, he literally just puts his hands out in front of him, kind of tucks his chin and sees what happens. Then when he doesn't get knocked out, he looks at you and shakes his head like, yeah, I took that. It's like, no, dude, you can move, you can pick some shots off with your gloves, but you don't just put your hands up and hope the best. And that's what he does in this level of competition. Now,